Viewing men as something to get, to be gotten, no.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping. But there has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men, they are cheap and easy.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video. And guys, before we jump into today's episode, don't forget to subscribe on your way in, and don't forget to subscribe to our newest members of Fiend Gang, Hidan and Detective Warg. Both of their channels will be linked in the video description. But without further ado, let's jump into today's episode. Okay guys, so for this next clip, we have a woman here who is going to tell us that men are so easy, okay? And a lot of women hold this opinion nowadays where they go, oh, well, I got with a whole bunch of dudes, but you know what? I got them, as if it's some sort of achievement to get attention, to have bedroom fun with a whole bunch of guys. And what women fail to realize is that it doesn't make you more valuable just because you're seeing a whole bunch of dudes or because men are easy. Yeah, of course men are easy. Men want to have fun, but you know what? At the end of the day, madam, where exactly is your ring? So let's take a listen to what she has to say here and see if she makes any sense.
Viewing men as something to get, to be gotten, no.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world.
Okay, so let me pause it right here. If men are so easy, right, where exactly is your husband? Where exactly is your ring? Where exactly is your long-term partner? I see so many women going around nowadays, guys, and they think that when they get with a whole bunch of dudes, it's some sort of victory. Like, because they've downloaded Instagram, because they've downloaded Tinder, and men just by default will hit them up because that's what men do, right? They seem to think like, oh, I'm more valuable, or I've done something correct, when in actual fact, all that they've done is abstained from some McDonald's and taken a bath. And a lot of them don't even need to do that, let's be honest.
I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping.
Yeah, so she's got screwed over a whole bunch of times and, you know, hasn't got the commitment, and dudes have kind of passed her on and moved on. Okay, so she's taken some L's here, and she's taken a whole lot more L's than she's letting on, because yes, you might be able to get any dude. Okay, you might be able to have fun with that guy who's like a football player, who's jacked as hell, makes a lot of money, whatever, okay? But the way that women win is not the same thing as when a man wins. Okay, your version of winning, my question to you, madam, is where exactly is the diamond ring? Right? And a lot of men are less and less willing to give up that these days, because you know what, guys, with that diamond ring comes a whole bunch of risks. With relationships come a whole bunch of risks. Guys, I'll say this, okay? You can get screwed over in marriage, you can lose all of your possessions, but you know what else you can lose as well? Like, if you're in a dude in your 20s, right? And you get into a bunch of serious relationships, you like, a lot of these girls will take up a hell of a lot of your time, man. And a lot of them aren't worth it. Like, they truly aren't. There'll be headaches, there'll be nuisances, and we got a lot of dudes running around out here putting up with crap that they shouldn't be putting up with, delaying their own life for girls who don't give a crap about them. It's actually insane.
But there has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men, they are cheap and easy.
Yeah, so men are cheap and easy, apparently, okay? But so are you, because no dude needed to buy you a ring, and to be honest, it says more about you than it does the men.
Baby, remember, men are replaceable. But you know what's not replaceable? Your gorgeous, stunning, beautiful, amazing, fat ass. Okay? He's missing out.
I am straight up terrified, guys. Is this a tattoo, by the way? A love heart tattoo on the thigh. I'm not going to even bother counting the amount of red flags in this particular video, but what always surprises me about these videos, guys, is just how disingenuous they always are to their followers. Like, when we see videos like this, they'll come along and they'll say, oh, if you're watching this, you're a queen, you're beautiful, he doesn't deserve you. And it's like, how do they know this? You know, how is it that they can come to their audience and say, you know what, no matter where you are in life, you're fantastic. Not everybody is fantastic. Not everybody looks great. That's like me coming to this audience, guys, and saying to you gentlemen, oh, you don't need to change anything, guys. You're all perfect the way you are. I personally think that's a really rude thing to say to someone, right? Because you're not considering the fact that maybe they have some improvement to do. But everyone wants to just sit here and pat each other on the back and go, oh, you're perfect no matter what. Don't change anything, guys. You're going to be totally fine. It's a disgusting attitude.
So I had a date planned with this guy that I met on Hinge, and I don't know him very well. Literally never met him. We've been talking for like 5 days. So I agreed to meet him at the restaurant. But he just texted me and he said that he was feeling tired from work. And then he was like, we should just like stay at my place instead. Like, you should come over later. We can like watch a movie. Okay, but I'm gonna rob you.
Okay, so jokes aside right here, guys, a lot of women, when they're highly attracted to you, they'll just come straight over to your house. Isn't it funny how in the year 2022, we've gone so quickly from, you know, marriages and long-term relationships, right, to just this straight-up hookup culture of, yeah, I'm going to meet a dude on Hinge that I didn't know 5 days ago, and I'm going to show up to this house. I'm going to show up to this guy's house. Right, and then they wonder why dating is absolutely screwed. These women, when this woman here tries to get into a relationship, it's never going to work out. Like, she's going to always think that she's entitled to that guy that she met on Hinge, who she knew like 5 days ago or whatever, and they hooked up within the span of 5 days, and she did it because he was super attractive or because he had something going for him or whatever. But she's going to carry that now into any future relationship that she has. And to be honest, guys, a lot of these girls are straight up crazy. Like, I have no doubt, it would not surprise me at all if this woman was fully prepared to rob this guy that she doesn't even know.
Alright, controversial opinion. Hear me out. I don't understand why men think that when they have a house, they deserve their own little man cave or whatever. Like, especially the ones that don't cook or clean or do anything, take care of the...
I'm sorry, who bought the house? If a guy gets a house, right, and he has a wife who's cooking and cleaning, he could put in a swimming pool in the lounge room for all I care. In the living room. He can put whatever the hell he wants in it. Put foosball in the attic. I don't give a crap. Right? If the dude pays for the house, like, here's the thing. I don't understand why these girls seem to think that, oh, just because they cook and clean means that they're able to just dictate whatever the hell goes on in the house. I'm sorry, but the dude can literally replace you with a maid. I don't understand why you think that your skill sets are so required in the household that you can just tell a man what to put in his own damn house.
The kids nothing. They think that they deserve to have an escape where they can just go do what they want.
Yep.
What do you need to escape from?
You
don't do anything.
Yeah, guys, you don't do anything as a man. You know, even if you're out here working, you're providing for your family, you were the one who got the mortgage for the house, maybe you bought the house. Yeah, guys, just remember that you as a little workhorse, you don't do anything, and you should not be able to have a man cave, because you know what, guys, her skill set is just irreplaceable by a simple babysitter and a once a week housemaid. Like, why is it, gentlemen, that men will literally go out here and they'll work their entire lives, but girls will come along and say, oh, well, you know, you really provide nothing to the table. Like, excuse me? Get out of my damn house. And this is why, I don't understand, this is why a lot of dudes, like, why on earth are men out here getting into relationships with women like this who can't even express gratitude? Like, simple gratitude for the work that men do. It's really not that hard, and it breaks my heart, man. My cold, vampiric, dead little heart over here, okay? To see dudes go out here and work their entire damn lives, and they come home to women who straight up don't care about them, who don't know what gratitude is, who can't appreciate the effort they put in, and will say, oh, why do you need a space away from me? Maybe because the dude is damn well tired, right? Because he's gone out here working all day. He has his responsibilities, you have yours. It's really not that complicated. And if you don't want to be a stay-at-home mother, fine. You be the one who goes out there and does the job and works. He'll look after the kids and clean the house. See how you like it. Okay? But, you know, to say that this guy, he does nothing, I think is really disingenuous to men. I really do.
Men are more self-centered than women. So we're assuming they mean cis men. Interesting. I can't say because I have a platform.
I say yes, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, please. Oh, I think yes too, but I'll tell you why.
I can smell the cat hair from here, boys.
Do you want to go first, or do you just want to copy what I say next? I want to see if we have the same thing. Okay, so you say it quietly into the mic. I won't listen.
Okay, I think that men are more self-centered than women, cis men, because they don't get out of the way when you're walking the same way on the street. Or they don't ask to do something, they just do it and assume that their schedule is more important than yours.
I just see your eyes. Okay, so my thought is just because they've grown up in a world that is basically catered to all of their needs and, you know, put them first and told them that they were put first.
Don't get out of the way when you're walking down the street.
Oh my fucking God. Let me
I have never heard that in my entire life, by the way. I've never heard, hey, you know what, Taylor? You as a little vampire kid, you should just walk down the street and just barge into people and never move or all this kind of crap, or you should always put yourself first. Most men, when they're young, are always told to be respectful and always told to put other people first. They're always told, you know, women go first, be respectful. If you like a girl, you should do X, Y, Z for her. You should be considerate of other people's feelings all the time. You shouldn't be loud. You should sit in your school chair and shut the hell up. Like, I don't understand where these people are getting this idea that men are told to put themselves first in society. They're literally not. Like, I have never been told that in my life, guys. Outside of like groups like this on the internet, you will rarely, if ever, be told to put yourself first as a man.
tell you something. As a server, I've had multiple times where I'm like, I'm just not going to move. And this guy, let me tell you something. If you're a guy and you're listening to this and you're like, fuck no, blah, 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 hang out with any female presenting person that you know and watch them walk down a street and not move for men and see how many times they get fucking ran into.
Shoulder check.
Yes. They won't move. They expect you to.
Yes.
Could you be?
So let me get this straight. These women are arguing that men are more self-centered, or cis men, or whatever title they're using. I personally couldn't give a crap. They're basically saying that men are more entitled and men are more self-orientated because we don't move when we're walking down the sidewalk. Is that really the logic that's going on here? Let me tell you something. Most men are told to move and to bend to the opinions and the will of other people since they have been little kids. You can go back to, schools, guys, school time. Okay, where teachers literally beat this crap into dudes and say, you know what, you should sit there, you should shut up, you should be quiet, you should be respectful. Okay, you should always treat women well. If you like a woman, you should do all of these kind things for her. And I just don't understand this, man. Like, I really don't.
Shoulder check.
Yes. They won't move. They expect you to.
Yes.
Yo guys, it's Taylor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's episode. Before you go, remember to subscribe to our other Fiend Gang members. Their channels will be linked in the video description. Our newest member is Detective Warg, so make sure that you go and show him some love. He's putting out daily content for you guys. Also, one of the characters I use and also a lot of our thumbnail artwork is done by an artist called The Gecko Ninja. He's absolutely fantastic, and his socials are going to be linked in the video description as well if you want to commission him for some amazing art. Otherwise, take it easy, gents, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.